Go!
What you looking at, old man?
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while you shouldn't have messed with? That's me.
Gran Torino, starring Clint Eastwood. This movie is amazing. It's not a lot of action, kind of slow drama. Has an amazing ending that you will just never predict. But I did like it a lot. Clint Eastwood, he's such an old grandpa in this one. But every time he opens his mouth, there's this huge racial slur that I couldn't help laughing. I've actually never heard as many racial slurs in a movie as this one ever in my life, ever. So I just couldn't help but laugh. It was so wrong and so funny at the same time. I give this movie 8 stars. It's definitely worth going to see. Clint Eastwood, definitely old grandpa at these days. It's kind of like an elderly version of Boys in the Hood, if you will. Very good, kind of slow drama at first, but really good movie. Recommend it, 8 stars. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. This movie, again, amazing movie. It's kind of like Meet Joe Black meets Forrest Gump. It's every bit as good as The Notebook, I thought, for a love story. It was amazing how he aged backwards. The digital effects were pretty darn good. It shows an awesome space shuttle launch. But he kind of goes everywhere and does everything, so that's what it kind of reminded me of with Forrest Gump a little bit. Amazing movie. I give this movie 8.5. Please go see it. It's a great drama love story. The Taken, starring Liam Neeson. This movie was awesome. I loved it. I loved the pacing of it. I was always entertained. There wasn't a slow moment. But in doing that, you might have some action or unrealistic bullet shots or whatever. There's just a lot going on, a lot of action. Obviously, Liam Neeson never gets hurt, basically. He might limp a little bit, but just a lot of stuff going on that a little bit unrealistic, a little bit too Rambo for me. But I do love Liam Neeson, and this movie's greatly paced. You'll be entertained. Like I said, like Gran Torino was a little bit slow but more realistic, so I loved them both. I'm going to give The Taken 8 stars as well. The Reader, starring Ralph Fiennes and Kate Winslet. This movie was just okay. Wasn't that great. It's definitely no Notebook love story. It does have plenty of gross nudity in it, though. Yeah, it was just okay. It definitely fell short. Speaking of movies that fell short, The Spirit. I was very excited to see this movie. The Spirit's kind of like Crime Wave meets Max Payne. I thought it was horrible. Not even close to Sin City or 300. I guess Frank Miller took a gamble at directing. It's just not what the 300 or Sin City was amazing, I thought. And this one fell really, really short. I'm kind of tired of the whole it's just cheesy comedy like Crime Wave. Of course, Crime Wave, you expect that cheesy comedy, and that's what made it awesome, right? But just all this falling snow and just can we get over the whole slow motion falling snow, Max Payne, whatever. I know it's kind of cool visually, but it doesn't make your movie good. So The Spirit, I give 6 stars barely. It was just horrible. Speaking of horrible movies, Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler, horrible. I won't even rate it. I won't even star it. It was just horrible. I thought it might have a chance, but it's nowhere near like Zathura or Jumanji or Spiderwick Chronicles or any of those awesome. It was like Neverending Story kind of. Just nowhere near it though. Definitely don't watch this movie.